The sun's overhead, sky so blue. Palm trees sway as the smoke drifts through. Pack the bowl, take it slow. Blazing in the breeze, let the heart flow. Ocean waves crash on the shore. Feel the rhythm, who could ask for more? In the cove we live with ease. Blazing in the breeze, feel the peace. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright. Cannabis clouds float into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight. Feel the smoke, it's smooth and sweet. The sun's still high, the moment's complete. Spark it up, let the worries fade. Blazing in the breeze where good times are made. Afternoon light, golden and warm. In the cove, it's where we transform. Take your time, there's no need to run. Blazing in the breeze, under the sun. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright. Cannabis clouds floating into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight. Let the high roll as the breeze rolls by. In the cove under an open sky. Sun's still high and the vibe is strong. Blazing in the breeze where you belong. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright. Cannabis clouds floating into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight.
In your eyes, I see you shining bright like the morning sky. That's got its ups and downs, its twists and turns, but every step you take is a lesson learned. When the road gets rough and you feel unsure, just know you're a fighter, you're meant to endure. Beanz is here to say you're doing just fine. You got the heart, the strength, you've got the shine. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You've got that courage, you've got that fire. You're the kind of person who lifts others higher. When the weight feels heavy and the path seems long, remember you're built to be tough and strong. You're a rock star, a warrior, no need to pretend. You got the grit and the heart to the very end. So go out and conquer whatever comes your way. Beanz knows you've got this every single day. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. When the world feels heavy and you're feeling low, just take a deep breath and let that strength show. You're not just surviving, you're living out loud. Be proud of who you are, stand tall and be proud. Life's just a test of how far you've come. You're shining like the brightest sun. So keep your head high, let the worries fade. Beanz is cheering you on every step of the way. hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. Hey you, yeah, you're gonna be okay. Beanz believes in you each and every day. So go out there, shine, let nothing get in your way. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Yo, the afternoon's here, time to relax. Chillin' in the cove, just kick back. Cove-TV's live, got the energy high. Roll it up, spark it up, let's touch the sky. From the coffee cups to the herb we share, this is the vibe, no stress, no care. Games, laughs, and stories that flow. Chillin' in the cove, it's the best show. Coming up next, it's Chillin' in the Cove. Hit that like, let the rhythm take hold. Tag your friends, don't forget to share. On Cove-TV, we're all chillin' there. The sun's still shining, the vibes are prime. In the cove where the mood aligns, grab your squad, roll another, it's clear. Afternoon smoke, the chill's right here. From the first spin of the game to the laughs we bring, Cove-TV's got that midday swing. No rush, no fuss, just vibing through. Chillin' in the cove, it's all about you. Coming up next, it's Chillin' in the Cove. Hit that like, let the rhythm take hold. Tag your friends, don't forget to share. On Cove-TV, we're all chillin' there. The sun's still shining, the vibes are prime. In the cove where the mood aligns, grab your squad, roll another, it's clear. Afternoon smoke, the chill's right here. From the first spin of the game to the laughs we bring, Cove-TV's got that midday swing. No rush, no fuss, just vibing through. Chillin' in the cove, it's all about you. Coming up next, it's Chillin' in the Cove. Hit that like, let the rhythm take hold. Tag your friends, don't forget to share. On Cove-TV, we're all chillin' there. Feel the beats, let the rhythm flow. Afternoon vibes that steal the show. Grab a seat, pass the bowl around. Chillin' in the cove, it's the best in town. Let the rhythm flow. Afternoon vibes that steal the show. Grab a seat, pass the bowl around. Chillin' in the cove, it's the best in town. Cove-TV, let the good vibes play. Chillin' in the cove, it's your perfect day. So light it up, let the moments flow. Cove-TV's the place you gotta go.
Find your chill, come online. Cove-TV is a vibe. Motivation, fun and games. Join us in our happy place. Cove-TV where we play. Best time every single day. Cannabis high and free. Tune in for serenity. Feel the beat, feel the joy. Watching the new decoy. Straight to you, nothing fake. Join the crew for goodness sake. Cove-TV where we play. Best time every single day. Cannabis high and free. Tune in for Hot Pockets.
Nap time.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button!
What up, everybody? Happy friggin' Tuesday. What up, Kelz?
What up?
How is everybody's Tuesday going? I hope everybody's had a dope-ass Tuesday. Cheers. Cheers. What is up, Amber? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday.
What up, Vicky?
What up, Cornbread? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful day.
Hi, Ashley.
Oh, that's it.
Hi, Amber.
How's everybody's day going? Kels, how's your day been?
Pretty good, pretty good. Napped most of the day.
Yeah, I worked on some show stuff and hung out. It's nice out. What up, Sandra? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah. Kosh should be here shortly. He's running a little late, but it's all right.
Sweet.
What up, Vicky Cordier? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Should we... Yeah?
Yes.
All right, let's go with this one. Cheers, everybody.
Strike the flame, let the ember ignite. A spark of truth in the heart of the night. Rolling waves meet the sky so wide. In the cove where we let the world collide. Pass it around, let the moment stay. The cove's a beacon, lighting the way. Every puff, a connection is born. Through the smoke, we weather the storm. The ritual's here, a bond so tight, rolling together under soft starlight. The fire burns, it warms our soul. In the cove, we all feel whole. Light the way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to unwind. Pack it tight, watch the magic glow. A ritual, only the cove will know. From bongs to blunts, it's all the same. The spark unites us, it's not a game. Sip your coffee, feel the rise. The morning haze meets golden skies. Cannabis clouds float high above. The cove is a haven of light and love. Hand to hand, the circle flows. A place where only good vibes grow. Feel the rhythm, let it stay. Together in the cove, we light the way. Light the way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to unwind. The way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to
Hey, what up, Rissa? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. What up, Crystal? What up, Cody? What up, Brad? How are you guys?
What up, what up?
So what you got over there, Kelz?
So I bought something from the shop that Magic works at. It has like a case and everything. Comes with a rolling tray. And then it came with like a whole case.
That's fucking sweet. Oh shit.
It's like has mushrooms on it.
It's a juice box pipe.
Yeah.
Or juice box bong.
Juice box rig. I'll be definitely using it as a rig and not a bong, but that's okay.
Hey, what up, Alec? How are you, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Dope.
Yeah. It has its own little hard case and everything. And it also came with a tapestry.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's a nice tapestry.
Dang. Oh, that's fucking sweet. Booyakasha magic.
Hi,
That's
Magic.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's soft too. This would even be cool to like take with you if you like went somewhere for like a festival or something, and you just sat on it.
It's like a shawl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just like a
That would
shoulder
be cool
shawl.
too. That would be cool too.
Hey, what up, Ambo? Man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. That's so cool. How's everybody's Tuesday been? What up, Bill? How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day, brother.
Hi, Bill.
What's everybody been up to today? Worked on some show stuff. Worked on here a little bit. We are 6 minutes out from 420. Is that a torch also?
Yeah.
Did it come with a torch?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I have to put fuel in it.
And it's all like the matching double mushrooms theme?
Except for the torch part. That doesn't have it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so cool.
But, yeah.
Hell yeah. Lots of goodies.
Yeah. I have an ashtray.
That's fucking sweet. I have an ashtray like that. Just a little guy or whatever I got from a fucking county fair. And I took and I super glued a bolt or a nut in the middle of it. So for like a snuffer.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was planning on using it as like a dab dish, you know, so you can use your nectar collector with it.
Oh, heck yeah.
And look, I also got a jar.
Oh, shit.
That's
We all know how much Kelz loves her jars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love jars.
That's fucking dope.
And there's a grinder. Grinder mat.
Dang, that's fucking sweet. I love the double mushroom theme.
Me too. He was like, "Which mushrooms do you want?" I was like, just the one with mushrooms. And he's like, "They both have mushrooms." And I was like, "Oh."
Well, then, that one.
I was like, "I don't
Hey,
care,
cheers,
just
Brad.
mushrooms." I think I'll put water in the bottom, but that will be in a minute. Oh.
We'll hang out and smoke for 420. We'll do some Guardians of Unity. I'm very excited for today's chapters.
Especially after the one extra episode that we got last week.
Oh, that's dope. He padded that thing with soundproofing from the studio. You have a part of Mad Productions.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
See?
That's part of that part of the studio is extra loud now.
I should just send him the pads back. Be like, here you go. You need these.
For 3 minutes out now.
Yeah, usually all the weed stuff I use for dab stuff, so I'll put the dab puck on
Oh, that's fucking sweet.
it. Yeah, all my rolling trays that I used to use for rolling are all covered with dab stuff now.
So I have an unconventional dab tray. It's literally just a tray. It's like a plastic tray that I use all my dab shits on.
This is a rolling tray. They work pretty good.
I have said of all of the drugs that I've used, dabs is the messiest.
Reclaim. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's so messy.
Or, well, actually, I think I'm gonna have...
much love, Bill. No worries, man. We understand.
We love you, Bill. I would say resin, actually. Resin is the messiest. I used to smoke a lot of resin.
2-minute warning. I mean, I always called it the Black Death. To the Black Death. Resin's no joke.
I'm mad.
All right, make sure you're tacking up, heating up, warming up, loading up, grinding up, rolling up.
Putting the dab in your banger up. You can add up to anything.
Works. Totally works. Huh?
I'm gonna go back to sitting down.
What's up?
Aren't you sitting down?
Well, I was leaning forward, like, yeah, ready.
I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. Mike, are you sure? You positive?
But I'm not now.
That's fucking great. What up, man? You want to say hi now or after 420?
After it's getting ready to be it right now.
All right. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Happy 420.
Smoke weed every day.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. What up, Cheryl? How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. What up, Frank?
Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Frank.
All right, Cops. You're muted, though. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
What up, what up? Happy, totally terrific, twisted, titty, tie-dye, turpy, taco, token tunes Tuesday. All you amazing ass people out there. What up, Beanz? What up, Kelsey? What up, Amber? What up, Kelsey again? What up, Kelsey for the third time? What up, Ash? Hope it's been an amazing day. Oh, no, it's Amber. My bad. I seen the Ensley. I was like, ah, there's the fourth. What up, Sandra? What up, Vic? What up, Rissa? What up, Vicky Wade? Hope y'all have had a great-ass day so far. What up, Crystal? Cody, motherfucking cough. What up, dude? What up, Brad? What up, Alec? It's Magic. What up, man? What up, Ammo? Crystal? What up, Bill? Hope it's been a great-ass Tuesday so far. Magic, Amber, Bill. What up, Amber? Magic, Amber, Crystal. What up, Sandra? Cheryl, hope you've had a great day. Frank, what up? What up, Cornbread? And I think I'm caught up on that one. Yep, he's good. You don't say.
New City.
Mm-hmm. Still muted.
Oh, that's why you said you don't say. You fucking ass. I just had to pop that up quick so I can pull the audio through when we do Guardians of the Unity. But, wait a minute. Right, yeah, that's fucking great. What up? Cops, how's your day, man?
Who the fuck is that down there?
Some weird guy. I'm trying to think of something like, I don't know, something to say that's not super duper offensive, and I'm not coming up with nothing.
Sissy.
Just saying.
Well, what did you come up that was super offensive? Because now I'm curious.
I'll tell you after the show.
I'm going to forget by then.
Talk to my friends.
My friend. Not your friend.
That's funny.
Oh, man. Yeah, good day at work, Cops?
Yeah, wasn't a bad day. A lot done, but wasn't a bad day.
Decent weather.
Oh, it was beautiful weather out today. It was gorgeous. It was like 60 and sunny.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, it felt great out today.
Drum roll, please. Google it. Good Google it movie.
That thing is juice.
Get back in the truck.
How's all of your days been? What has everybody been up to today? I gotta see if I can get Kay, because I know she's gonna be pissed if she misses Guardians of the Unity.
What's everyone smoking on?
I think I still got some of the goofies in here. And then Tidal Wave vape and this Luigi vape. And still the J-Dabs.
Yep, still got not that much of it left.
Dang. It's enough to get you through Token Tunes.
Yeah, if I go through that in Token Tunes, it's going to be a fun-ass show.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I am tempted to drop a glob in there real quick.
I don't know where the ball is.
Can't tell us something to say. You say loud. That's right. You tell him, Brad.
Much love, Brad.
We have to have a little bit of a filter. We're not Canadian, I'm sorry.
Hey. No, I don't know if I've ever heard Kelz make a Canadian joke.
I think that's like my second one.
Ever.
Yeah. Ooh, this one's not good.
Yeah, I'm still real curious about what you said, Beanz. Or what you was gonna say.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, see, and then you're telling me to wait till after the show.
Wait till after the what?
Exactly. You won't forget. Ooh, that's cool.
It's fucking so dope. I love the little juice boxes, bro. Those things are so cool.
I almost got one of them at the head shop over here until I went home and looked up the price, and they were like $40 overcharging at the head shop. And I was like,
I got mine from Magic.
Okay.
dope.
Came with a whole case.
It came with a bunch of cool shit.
Ooh, that is badass.
And it has there's a rolling tray and a tapestry.
Fucking right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, catch you at Token Tunes, Vicky.
He's trying to eat me.
Cheers. Wait a minute. So you have that hosey thing, right, Kelz? So could you not put that in a rig and could you just like straight shot that bitch? Just like.
Yeah, you can. Use it like a hookah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a good way to word that. I wasn't sure how to word it.
that describes it pretty well.
That was a
Yeah.
very
Yeah, you could use it however, really.
It's just a hose.
So could you like loop it? Oh man, the intricate things that you could do with that thing.
I was thinking about getting like a 5-foot one, so it was longer, not so short.
Not so short. What do you ever get short things?
What are you getting at over there?
Well, me.
Yeah, what are you getting at?
All you would need to get,
fucking innocent bystander in this shit.
all you would need to get are these pieces
Dang.
for any hose. You just.
Oh
Man,
shit.
slip right on it.
And then basically, then your e-rigs are for everything.
Basically,
That's fucking dope.
you could even have like one rig and another rig, and then use the one rig with the one side, and then have like two rigs connected together, and then hit it
Could you
with
fill a
the two rig-
balloon with smoke with that thing?
Yo, yeah.
Let's do it.
Probably.
You have a balloon?
Yeah. No,
Damn it.
I don't have a toddler anymore. He's not obsessed with
Yeah.
balloons like he used to be. I could just blow up a balloon and let him play with it for like hours.
And then they figure out that they can pull the thing and it gets loud, and that's no fun anymore.
It's pretty fun. Because it's funny.
That's right, Brad.
And then you can do that with grass, and then they try to figure out with the grass, and they're outside spitting on everything. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Grass? What is that? I haven't seen that in 84 years.
You the long, thick grass, you put it between your thumbs, and
As they
you
pull it
blow
real
it.
tight.
I've never been able to do that.
Really?
Really?
I can do
It's
it.
a loud ass whistle if you can get it right.
I mean, I can whistle with my tongue, but that's about it.
You could whistle with your tongue? Oh, okay. I can't do that.
Yeah, when I was like 13, I was like, that's so cool how people do that. And I spent the whole summer, that summer, teaching myself how to whistle. And I learned.
Nice.
Yes. That 77 Chevy's so nice, though, Cheryl. You selling a 3-wheeler? Dang. Those things are fucking awesome.
Well, you do live out in the middle of nowhere, Cheryl.
I see Cheryl out jumping 3-wheeler.
No, that's what the snowmobile is for.
Yeah, your 77 Chevy is fucking ridiculously nice. I just... Well, should we play a song and then dive into some Guardians of Unity?
Down for it.
Cheers, cheers, everybody.
Salt on the air. air and smoke in the sky. Feel the warmth of the sun as the seagulls fly by. We're cruising along where the water's clear, rolling it tight, sparking good vibes right here. Get back, relax, take it easy and slow. With every hit, let the ganja flow. From the shore to the sea, we feel so alive. In the cove, every day is a reason to thrive. Smoking G's in the breeze where the good vibes flow. Let 'em flow. Living life at ease of the spirit grow. Let it grow. On this island time, we're sailing free. Yeah, we're free. The cove's got love in every wave we see. Under the palms, where the breeze rolls by, we light up the nights and smoke to the sky. A rhythm that flows through the sand and the waves in the cove. This life is the gift that saves. Every inhale's like a moment to be. Exhale the stress, set your spirit free. Together we ride, no need to pretend. Smoking G's in the breeze, with friends till the end. Smoking G's in the breeze where the good vibes flow. Let 'em flow. Living life at ease of the spirit grow. Let it grow. Got love in every wave we see. Every wave, light it up, take a hit, let the ganja sway. Let it sway. Smoking G's in the breeze, it's a beautiful day. Under the palms, where the breeze rolls by, we light up the nights and smoke to the sky. A rhythm that flows through the sand and the waves in the cove. This life is the gift that saves. Every inhale's like a moment to be. Exhale the stress, set your spirit free. Together we ride, no need to pretend. Smoking G's in the breeze, with friends till the end. Smoking G's in the breeze where the good vibes flow. Let 'em flow. Living life at ease of the spirit grow. Let it grow. In every wave we see, in every wave, light it up, take a hit, let the ganja sway, let it sway. Smoking G's in the breeze, it's a beautiful day.
Cheers, cheers, everybody. All right. Last week's Guardians of Unity, we left off on Coughsy and Beanz and Kelz and Ammo have found Magic Shack, and Ammo is bleeding out really bad. Chapter 132, Blue Veil.
Chapter 132, Blue Veil. The night air was cool and crisp, brushing over Ashley's skin as they moved toward the shack. The violet grass beneath their boots whispered softly with each step. Overhead, the twin moons hung low and bright, casting pale silver light across the strange expanse of farmland. Morgan padded along beside Ashley, her ears flicking at every sound. Her body stayed low to the ground, muscles tense beneath her pale coat. Ashley could feel the same tension crawling under her own skin. Amber sighed heavily from behind. "I don't like this." "No kidding," Heather muttered. "This whole place screams bad idea." Ashley's gaze stayed locked on the shack ahead. Smoke still curled lazily from the chimney, barely visible against the dark sky. It looked quiet, still. But that didn't mean anything. Could be worse, Kay offered. Heather shot her a sharp look. Yeah? How? Kay shrugged. Could be raining. Wow, Amber said dryly. Incredible comfort, thanks. Morgan's tail flicked, and she sniffed the air. Her head swiveled toward the lake. Ashley's eyes followed her gaze. The silver veil stretched out beyond the edge of the farmland, shimmering faintly in the moonlight. Its surface was still, too still. Like glass, it made Ashley's skin crawl. A low, vibrating hum rolled across the field. Morgan stopped walking. Her ears pricked up, her gaze sharp toward the ground. A low, rumbling growl built in her chest. Ashley slowed. What is it? Morgan's tail stiffened, her mouth opened slightly, showing a flash of her teeth, and then the ground moved. A pale blue light spread beneath the soil, glowing softly like veins of bioluminescence. The hum deepened, vibrating through Ashley's bones. Guys? Heather's voice tightened. Ashley took a cautious step back. Stay still. The ground swelled, the earth shifting unnaturally beneath their feet. Then something massive pushed through the dirt. A long, translucent shape slid upward from the soil. Ashley's breath hitched. What the hell? The thing coiled upward, shimmering beneath the moonlight. It was long, easily 10 feet, and disturbingly transparent. Its body pulsed with faint blue light, and through its clear, gelatinous skin, Ashley could see the dark outlines of its internal organs shifting with lazy fluidity. It was like a massive jellyfish fused with an earthworm, smooth and eerily clean. Its segmented body flexed as it swayed toward the surface. Oh my God, Amber breathed. Kay's eyes widened. That's... Another one surfaced, then another. The blue light beneath the soil grew brighter as more of the creatures rose. Their long, undulating bodies slid easily through the dirt, their inner structures glowing faintly like molten glass. Morgan's ears flicked forward, her head tilted. Then she barked, loud. Everyone jumped. Jesus, Morgan! Amber hissed. Morgan's tail wagged. She barked again and trotted toward one of the creatures, her ears up and her mouth open in a doggy grin. Hey, no, stop. Ashley reached for her. Too late. Morgan bounced toward the nearest creature. Her paws danced across the dirt as she let out a playful woof and lunged. The creature arched slightly, but it didn't retreat. Its smooth body undulated slowly, its inner light pulsing brighter. Morgan barked again, bouncing on her front paws like she was trying to play with it. Amber's mouth fell open. Is she? She thinks it's a toy, Heather finished. Morgan barked one more time, then lunged. Her teeth closed around the creature's transparent body. Ashley's heart seized. Morgan! Morgan's jaw sank through the creature's body without resistance, her teeth passing cleanly through the gelatinous flesh like it was made of water. The creature shimmered, pulsed faintly, then slid back into the dirt with a soft ripple. Morgan blinked. She backed up a step, her tail still wagging. Did it just melt? Amber asked. Another creature rose from the ground nearby, curling toward Morgan's side. Morgan barked again and playfully swiped at it with her paw. The creature shimmered, bending gracefully away before sinking back into the dirt. She's not hurting them, Kay said quietly. They're not hurting her, Ashley replied. The field around them pulsed with faint blue light as the creature slowly surfaced and retreated, rising and falling in a lazy, fluid rhythm. Their glassy bodies shimmered as they passed through the soil like water. Heather let out a slow breath. Okay, this is officially the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That's saying something, Amber muttered. Morgan let out a low, happy bark. Ashley crouched beside her, resting a hand on her back. Easy, girl. Morgan's tail wagged. Her ears perked as another one of the creatures rose nearby, its translucent body flexing upward toward the moonlight. It's like they're playing, Kay said. Ashley's gaze followed the rise and fall of the creature's glowing forms. Their light reflected off the silver veil's surface, casting pale blue patterns across the water. Amber's mouth twisted. So are we worried about this? I don't know, Ashley said honestly. One of the creatures brushed against Morgan's side. Morgan let out a soft woof and nuzzled it with her nose. The creature flexed, pulsed faintly, then melted back into the soil. Weird, Heather muttered. Kay shook her head. No. Beautiful. Ashley's gaze sharpened toward the lake. The creature's blue light spread toward the edge of the water, curling faintly beneath the surface. They're connected to the lake, Ashley said quietly. Amber rubbed the back of her neck. Okay, and why does that make me feel worse? Ashley's eyes narrowed toward the lake's dark surface. Because nothing that beautiful comes without a cost. Morgan's ears flicked toward the shack. She barked softly, her tail wagging again. Heather sighed. Guess that's our cue? Ashley stood, brushing dirt off her pants. Let's go. Morgan lingered a moment longer, her gaze fixed on the undulating blue light beneath the dirt. Her mouth twitched faintly in something that looked almost like a smile. Amber shook her head. I can't believe we're walking toward this. Welcome to the club, Kay said dryly. The creatures continued to rise and fall around them, their pulsing blue light casting strange, liquid patterns across the dark fields. Ashley turned toward the shack. The faint orange glow of the chimney smoke curled into the sky. Let's hope whoever's in there is friendlier than the worms, Amber muttered. Ashley's gaze sharpened. We'll find out soon enough. They started walking again, moving steadily toward the shack. Morgan trotted at Ashley's side, her ears forward, her eyes sharp. Behind them, the silver veil shimmered darkly beneath the moonlight, and beneath the surface, something else was moving.
Hey, what up, Austin? Yarg, man, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day.
What up, man?
Yes,
Hope it's been a great ass day so far.
Get your waffle spots. Right.
Are they chocolate chip waffles?
Chocolate chip waffle? I like blueberry waffles if I'm picking waffles.
Yep.
Gotta go blueberry.
Yep.
Chocolate chip.
Why not chocolate chip and blueberry?
Because I don't like blueberry waffles.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a good reason.
Fresh blueberries are okay. Blueberries that they put inside the waffles are not okay.
All right, chapter 133, Smoke and Strategy.
Chapter 133, Smoke and Strategy. The room was heavy with smoke and thick with tension. The low crackle of the wood stove mixed with the soft sound of Ammo's labored breathing, a slow, shallow rhythm that felt dangerously fragile. Ammo lay stretched out on a thin mat near the stove, his arm bandaged but still seeping blood beneath the cloth. His skin was too pale, almost gray in the dim firelight. His chest rose and fell in short, uneven gasps. Kelz sat cross-legged beside him, her hand resting lightly on his chest. She could feel the thinness of his breath beneath her palm, the unsteady rhythm of a body fighting to hold itself together. Still breathing? Beanz' voice came low from across the room. Kelz didn't look up. Barely. Beanz let out a rough breath. He leaned back against the wall, legs stretched out in front of him. The ember at the base of the bong glowed faintly as he took another long pull, the smoke curling lazily from his lips. He passed the bong to Yerp without a word. Magic sat opposite Beanz, back straight, legs folded beneath him. Scales lay coiled at his side, his scaled body stretched along Magic's leg. The creature's long forked tongue flicked at the air, tasting the room. Magic's eyes were half-lidded, his expression calm, but Kelz could see the sharp calculation beneath it. Beanz exhaled slowly toward the ceiling. So, he said, his tone flat, you gonna tell us the plan now? Or are we just getting high to die more comfortably? Magic's gaze slid toward him. Relax? Beanz' jaw tightened. He doesn't have time for us to relax. He nodded toward Ammo's limp body. We need to move. Magic took the bong from Yerp and pulled deep. The ember flared brighter, casting harsh shadows across his face. Smoke rolled smoothly from his mouth as he passed the bong to Coughsy. We leave at first light, Magic said. We're going to the village. Coughsy frowned. The village? Magic nodded. Ma and CJ are there. Man-Bear, sitting cross-legged against the wall, let out a low grunt. Shit, that's a hike. Yeah, Magic said. And we're not doing it tonight. Kelz's brow lifted sharply. Why the hell not? Magic's gaze flicked toward the window, where the faint shimmer of the silver veil reflected coldly through the glass. The harrower's awake, Magic said quietly. The room went still. Beanz' face hardened. Great. The stalkers are moving, Magic added. It's hunting. So we wait? Beanz scoffed. You want to try crossing open farmland at night with that thing awake? Magic's eyes sharpened. We wouldn't make it halfway. Kelz's hand tightened on Ammo's chest. His breath shuddered beneath her palm. He doesn't have until first light, Kelz said, her voice low and dangerous. Magic's gaze slid toward Ammo's face. His breathing was shallow. His skin looked waxy in the dim firelight. Sweat was beading along his brow despite the chill in the air. He's stable for now, Magic said. No, Kelz snapped. This is barely stable. Man-Bear's deep voice rumbled through the room. If we wait too long, he might not make it. Magic's jaw flexed. I know. Kelz's gaze sharpened toward him. Then why aren't we moving? Because if we go now, we all die, Magic said coldly. Kelz's mouth twisted. That's not good enough. Magic's gaze narrowed. It's the only option. Kelz's jaw tightened. Her hand brushed Ammo's dark hair back from his forehead. His skin felt cold beneath her fingers. You really think Ma and CJ can fix this? Beanz asked. If anyone can, Magic said, it's them. Kelz's eyes sharpened toward him. How? Magic's gaze darkened. Because they know this planet better than anyone. Ma knows every inch of the land. CJ understands the biology of this place, the plants, the toxins, the poisons. She spent her life studying the defenses of this planet. If there's a way to keep him alive, CJ will find it. Coughsy's brow furrowed. And if there isn't? Magic's eyes didn't waver. There is. Kelz's hand drifted down to Ammo's wrist, pressing her fingers against the thin pulse beneath his skin. It was weak, barely there. Beanz sat forward, his elbows on his knees. If you're wrong, he's not going to survive the night. Magic's gaze sharpened toward him. If I'm wrong, none of us are going to survive the night. Yerp scoffed. That's comforting. We're not moving him tonight, Magic said. Not through open farmland. If the harrower doesn't find us, the stalkers will. Kelz's mouth twisted. And what if he crashes before first light? Magic's gaze flicked toward Ammo. Then you keep him alive. Kelz's mouth tightened. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Magic's eyes darkened. You've done more with less. Kelz's jaw flexed. Her hand brushed Ammo's dark hair back from his forehead. Ammo's eyes fluttered weakly. His gaze drifted toward her. His lips twitched faintly. Bossy, he whispered. Kelz's throat tightened. Yeah, and you're not dying, so don't get any ideas. Ammo's mouth curled faintly. His eyes drifted closed again. Kelz's hand tightened around his wrist. Magic's gaze was sharp. He's strong. He's dying, Kelz hissed. Magic's gaze didn't waver. That's why we're going to Ma. Kelz's mouth twisted. Is she even going to help him? She'll help, Magic said quietly. She doesn't ask questions when it comes to us. Yerp's mouth curled. And CJ? Magic's mouth curled faintly. CJ's smarter than all of us combined. If there's a fix for this, she'll find it. Kelz's hand brushed along Ammo's cheek. His breathing was slowing now, too slow. Beanz' jaw tightened. If we wait too long, we're not waiting too long, Magic said, his voice sharp. Kelz's eyes burned. If he dies, he's not gonna die, Magic said, his voice cutting through the room like a blade. Kelz's gaze sharpened toward him. Magic's mouth tightened. His gaze flicked toward Ammo's face, then toward Kelz. We get him to Ma and CJ, Magic said. He'll make it. Kelz's jaw stayed tight. Beanz exhaled hard. Hope you're right. Magic's gaze darkened. I'm right. Man-Bear's deep voice rumbled through the quiet. And if you're wrong? Magic's eyes flashed. I'm not. Kelz's gaze lowered toward Ammo's face. His breathing was barely there now, thin and shallow. Her hand tightened on his wrist. Magic's gaze didn't waver. He'll make it. Beanz' mouth curled. I'm holding you to that. Magic's gaze sharpened toward him. Good. Beanz stretched his legs out, leaning back against the wall. His gaze drifted toward the ceiling. Guess we're trusting you then. Magic's gaze narrowed toward the window. We're getting him to Ma, Magic said. His tone was flat, absolute. Kelz's hand brushed along Ammo's brow. His breathing was barely a whisper now. We don't have much time, Kelz said quietly. Magic's gaze stayed sharp. Then we better not waste it.
All right, that is chapter 133.
Oh, this keeps you on the edge of your seat.
For real.
Oh, that's dope, Sandra. Yes, we are always on YouTube. We do all the Cove shows on the YouTube also. All right, one more chapter for us. Chapter 134, Shadows on the Water.
Chapter 134, Shadows on the Water. The night was cold and unnervingly quiet. Ashley led the way, her boots sinking into the soft, violet-hued grass with each step. The silver veil stretched out somewhere far in the distance, smooth and mirror-like beneath the pale glow of the twin moons. Its surface reflected faint glimmers of moonlight, but it was too far to see clearly, just a distant sheen at the edge of the world. The shack was barely visible on the horizon.
It was doing so good.
It was. I was about to say, man, that was a short gap there.
You didn't pay her enough.
Everybody. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Try it again.
Chapter 134, Shadows on the Water. The night was cold and unnervingly quiet. Ashley led the way, her boots sinking into the soft violet-hued grass with each step. The silver veil stretched out somewhere far in the distance, smooth and mirror-like beneath the pale glow of the twin moons. Its surface reflected faint glimmers of moonlight, but it was too far to see clearly, just a distant sheen at the edge of the world. The shack was barely visible on the horizon, a crooked outline pressed against the darkness. The only sign of life was the thin curl of smoke drifting up from the chimney, pale against the stars. Amber's boots scuffed the ground as she jogged up beside Ashley. So what's the plan? Ashley's eyes stayed on the distant smoke. Step 1 is finding Beanz, Coughsy, Manbear, and Yerp. Amber frowned. And you know where they are? No, Ashley admitted. Amber exhaled through her nose. Great. Heather's voice floated up from behind them. And step 2? Ashley's jaw tightened. Figure out how to recreate the explosion. Heather's brow furrowed. Seriously? Ashley glanced toward her. That explosion is why we're here. If we can figure out how it happened, maybe we can find a way home. Amber's mouth twisted. And what happens if it works? You think it'll just throw us back to Earth? Ashley's mouth tightened. It's better than waiting around here to die. Heather's eyes darkened. And if it kills us instead? Ashley's gaze hardened. Then at least we go down trying. Amber sighed. I guess that's something. Ashley stopped walking and turned toward them, her eyes hard beneath the moonlight. It's not a perfect plan. It's the only plan. Kay's brow furrowed. And if we don't find them? Ashley's gaze drifted toward the distant smoke. We will. Heather's arms crossed. You keep saying that. Ashley's mouth tightened. Because if they're gone, we don't stand a chance here. They walked in silence for a while, the sound of their boots brushing against the grass, the only noise breaking the stillness. Amber's voice softened. It's pretty, though. Ashley's gaze sharpened toward her. What is? Amber's head tipped toward the sky. All of it. The grass, the moons, the stars. Heather's eyes followed Amber's gaze toward the twin moons hanging high above them. The larger one was pale blue, the smaller a soft silver. Thin streaks of clouds drifted across them, casting faint shadows on the grass below. The air shimmered faintly beneath their light. You're not wrong, Heather said. Her voice was quiet. Amber's gaze swept across the violet grass beneath their feet. It's like something out of a dream. Kay's hand brushed across the grass as she walked. It felt soft and cool beneath her fingertips. Tiny flecks of pale light clung to the blades where the moonlight touched them. It's beautiful, Kay murmured, in a strange way. Heather's mouth curled faintly. Shame it's trying to kill us. Amber's eyes darkened slightly. Yeah, there's that. Ashley's gaze stayed ahead, sharp and focused. Just remember, it's not real. Heather's brow lifted. You think this place isn't real? Ashley's mouth tightened. I think it doesn't matter. Real or not, we're stuck here. Amber's eyes drifted toward the smoke rising from the distant shack. And you think they're alive? Ashley's jaw flexed. I know they are. Amber's brow lifted. How? Ashley's gaze didn't waver. Because if they weren't, we'd already be dead. Amber frowned. That's bleak. Ashley's mouth curled faintly. It's realistic. They kept walking. The grass whispered beneath their boots, the faint chill of the night seeping through their clothes. Morgan padded ahead of them, her nose low to the ground. Her ears flicked toward the distant sound of wind curling through the trees. Her tail was low and tense. The smoke rising from the shack was the only thing that stood out against the dark horizon. It seemed closer now, but not close enough. The shack was still no more than a shadow at the edge of the world. Heather's arms crossed over her chest. And what if you're wrong? Ashley's gaze sharpened. I'm not. Heather's brow lifted. That's not an answer. Ashley's eyes stayed ahead. We don't have the luxury of doubting it. Amber's voice softened. You really think they're okay? Ashley's gaze darkened. We'll find out soon enough. Heather's hand drifted toward the hilt of her knife. And if they're not? Ashley's eyes sharpened toward the horizon. Then we figure out the next step. Heather's mouth twisted faintly. Right. Amber's gaze lingered on the grass beneath their feet. The soft violet hue shimmered faintly beneath the moonlight. It almost looked alive, like it was breathing beneath the surface. It's hard to believe this place is dangerous, Amber said quietly. Ashley's mouth flattened. Don't forget what's out here. Amber's gaze lifted toward the trees. Their dark silhouettes loomed in the distance, twisted and curling toward the sky. Jagged shadows stretched across the field beneath the moonlight. Morgan's head suddenly lifted. Her ears pricked high. Ashley stopped walking. Morgan? Morgan's body stiffened. Her lips curled back from her teeth as a low growl vibrated through her chest. Amber frowned. What's wrong with her? Morgan's growl deepened. A branch snapped. Heather's hand slid toward the knife at her hip. That's not the wind. Another snap. Closer this time. Morgan's tail stiffened. Her fur bristled down her spine. Kay's breath hitched. Did you hear that? Rhythmic clicking sound echoed through the grove of trees. It was unnatural, like bone scraping against stone. Morgan's growl sharpened. Amber's eyes widened. Ashley. Quiet, Ashley ordered. The clicking sound grew louder, closer. Morgan's body lowered toward the ground, her muscles tensed. A low snarl curled from her throat. Heather's hand tightened around her knife. That's not the wind. Amber's eyes flicked toward the twisted shadows beneath the trees. Tell me that's an animal. Ashley's gaze sharpened toward the grove of trees. The shadows beneath the branches were shifting. The clicking sound stopped. For a single moment, the world went completely still, and then a slow, wet breath drifted through the trees. Kay's breath hitched. Ashley? A dark shape stirred beneath the trees. Morgan's bark exploded through the night. Hold your ground, Ashley ordered, her hand flashing toward her weapon. A low hiss echoed through the grove, deep and unnatural. The shadows beneath the trees stretched unnaturally, like tendrils reaching out. Morgan's growl became a snarl. Her eyes flashed toward the dark shape coiling beneath the branches. Heather's hand tightened on her knife. Ashley? Don't move, Ashley whispered. The shadows surged. Morgan's bark tore through the air as the thing beneath the trees lunged. Ashley's weapon flashed into her hand as the night erupted into chaos.
And that is it for our Guardians of Unity for this Tuesday.
Damn it. Yeah,
Tune in
wait
next Tuesday.
There's a guy. Wait till next Tuesday.
Yep. That's all we got.
Super cliffhanger.
Super duper cliffhanger.
I feel like I'm watching Dawson's Creek on TV.
Hey, what up, Krista? What up, Tim?
Hope your day's as amazing as you. What up, Heather?
What up, Heather? How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes. It's good. Good stuff. No. Yeah. I like the cliffhangers. It's got to have some suspense in it. Like, what's going to happen next week? You guys tune in to find out. Does Ammo survive? What is it? Going after the other Guardians, Ashley and Amber and Heather and Kay and Morgan. Tune in next week.
Only one way to find out.
Only on Cove-TV, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday. Don't do that. What do you hear?
I don't fucking know. That's why I looked.
Motherfucker, don't look all like worried and shit. That worries me.
I was worried. I don't know what that
Something
noise
behind
was.
you, Beanz. Ah!
I don't know what that noise was, and it didn't sound that far away.
Bum, bum, bum.
They just
Tune
wanna
in
be
to
friends.
see if
It's
Coughsy
okay.
makes it next week.
You mean tonight?
Stay tuned.
Super duper cliffhanger. Will Coughsy make it to Token Tunes?
What up, Doobie?
Hey, what up, Doobie?
Hope it's been a great ass day, dude.
I'm sorry, Kay. I'm sure you hate me because I left it on a cliffhanger, but that's the way it is. She always gets super duper mad. It's like,
I know the feeling, Kay. Trust me. You do that shit a lot.
Kay, did you like how when I tagged you, there was a bunch of exclamation points behind it? Because I was like, Kay's going to be pissed if she misses the Guardians of Unity. So I was like, Kay.
Not bad for a day off. Heck yeah.
Nice.
It's
Always
my
good
day
to have
off,
a day
too.
off. Yeah, today's your Sunday, right?
No, I don't work tomorrow either, so.
So
Sunday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
This is live. That's
Is
the
this
fucking...
the space thing?
Yeah. Yep.
They just came back from outer space?
Yep. With that sad look upon their face. Should
Is it called SpaceX or something?
I think so. Wait 1 second. I'll pull it up. NASA Space 9 Crew 9 re-entry and splashdown.
Oh, okay.
Should I turn some audio on and see what's happening?
Yeah.
Sure.
Complete. They didn't find any of that upon those checks, so we'll continue to move through the timeline. Next up is a process called rigging, which you see happening right now on your screen. This is when a SpaceX recovery personnel actually works to climb aboard the capsule and work through procedures ahead of lifting onto the nest of the recovery vessel Megan. We heard it's going to be about 25 minutes or so until that lift actually takes place.
That's so great, Ashley. I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Okay, Freedom. The next call will be
Your
from
family,
the SpaceX
fool.
flight
We
surgeon
know you.
on Dragon and Ground Private.
I've legit never seen this before. I've
They're
never seen them do this
that the
before.
crew will have the opportunity to do a quick check-in with the SpaceX flight surgeon. This is standard procedure for every Dragon spacecraft when it returns to
Do they always land in
when
the
it
ocean?
returns to Earth. It's just an initial check-in, make sure everybody is doing okay. They will also have another check-in with the flight surgeon once they are on board that recovery vessel that you see
so they're
there
still in
in
the
the
capsule.
background. We can now see that SpaceX recovery team member. They're on top of the Dragon spacecraft. They are going to be working to install plugs in the Draco thrusters to ensure that none of those
I don't know. It froze on my end. There we go.
to ensure that no more hypergolic fumes or vapors come out from the spacecraft. They'll also place harnessing around the spacecraft that are required in order to lift
Oh, they
it
just get
out
bricks,
of the
Bill?
water. Go ahead, Sandra.
Continuing to get some views of the recovery personnel, both the main recovery vessel Megan, as well as some of those fast boats that we've discussed previously. It looks like just a beautiful day there out off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida. Weather was pristine. We were able to get undocked from the International Space Station as expected at 10:05 p.m. Pacific time yesterday evening.
I'm
And
glad
Crew
there's no
Dragon has
hurricanes
since
today.
completed
Right, for
steps
real.
ahead of its splashdown at 2:57 p.m.
fucked.
Pacific, and we're now stepping through procedures to get Dragon hoisted up onto the Megan recovery vessel and get the crew extracted out of the spacecraft.
Dang, they're still in the thing.
Yeah, there's still people in there.
And you did see some of the parachutes that were near the spacecraft. Upon detection of landing, Dragon automatically releases those main parachutes to prevent wind from pulling the spacecraft. Dragon then automatically safes any pyrotechnics that may still be present on the vehicle and may automatically perform additional minor system reconfigurations. The astronauts will remain seated and in their suits at this point, but the onboard air conditioning keeps things temperature controlled inside the spacecraft so the crew remains comfortable, and the communication systems.
Freedom, SpaceX, ComCheck.
I'd be ripping vape in there.
They don't have vapes.
Okay.
Hot box it.
Copy that, Freedom. Have you loud and clear as well.
I don't think
And
they're allowed
Dragon
to have
Ground is
those
no
in
longer
space.
private.
Probably not.
That's a parachute. It's not a parachute. It's a jellyfish.
Oh shit.
As we saw there on the screen, we have a couple of fast boats in the recovery fleet that have
This is
quickly
fucking
moved
dope.
into the
Yeah.
splashdown location. They are being followed by
How
one
long
of
were
the
they
main
there?
recovery vessels,
I'm not even
which
sure.
will move into
I read
position
it earlier.
upwind.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
specific roles. Excuse me. The first approach is focused on immediate safety inspection, as we saw. They do this for spacecraft integrity and checking for any presence of those hypergolic propellant vapors. And this ensures that it is safe for the recovery vessel to approach Dragon. Once Dragon is cleared for full approach, as we heard is the case today, the team begins rigging the spacecraft for water recovery by the recovery ship. The second fast boat is responsible for parachute recovery and also serves as a redundant boat to the first one that makes the initial approach to the Dragon spacecraft.
They have a spare boat.
As we saw a little bit earlier, we were also able to see one of the recovery team members get on a jet ski to help gather up the parachutes that were automatically detached from the Dragon spacecraft upon splashdown.
And it will take a little over 10 minutes for the recovery crew to complete their safety checks. Once they complete, the team will begin preparing Dragon to be lifted. And as you see, they are preparing for that to take place at this point. As part of the preparation for this lift, one member of the recovery team has climbed on top of the spacecraft already so they can attach Dragon's hoist rings and connect to the lifting lines. It will take us less than an hour to raise Dragon to the recovery boat and remove the crew from the spacecraft. After medical checkouts, the crew will return to land within 4 hours by helicopter. And if no additional medical assistance is needed, the crew will board a waiting NASA plane and depart for Houston.
For real, Ash. That's no shit.
Exactly. I'd be down.
They left June 5th, 2024.
Crazy.
That's my husband's birthday.
Ooh, it's almost my birthday.
I want to know what they're talking about inside the pod.
To await Dragon to be hoisted up onto the ship, we have a very special treat. NASA Public Affairs Officer Jaden Jennings, who is actually on the recovery vessel and had a bird's eye view of the splashdown today. Jaden, how are you? How was the view from the recovery vessel?
Hi, Sandra. How do you hear me?
I've got you loud and clear, Jaden. It's so great to hear you.
Awesome. So splashdown, Sandra, was nothing
Freedom,
short of
be advised.
spectacular.
We are transitioning the forward link. Comm will be unavailable for approximately 5 minutes.
Freedom comes.
Thanks so much, Jaden. We did just have some communications letting us know that we'll have about a 5-minute period where we won't be able to hear from the crew. So please go ahead, tell us, how was the view from the recovery vessel?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier, splashdown was nothing short of spectacular. And we were stationed about 1.5 nautical miles away from the splashdown zone and had great visuals here on the recovery vessel Megan. We actually saw a little of the smoke trail as the spacecraft was coming in, and then moments later we spotted those drogue chutes, and this was quickly followed by 4 healthy white and orange main parachutes. We then tracked Dragon all the way down as it slowly propelled into the ocean, and I think I speak for all of us on the ship when I say a new core memory was made today, and we are looking forward to having Crew 9 on board with us a little later.
Hope you're having a wonderful day.
That is amazing. Now, obviously, we are watching it here on camera.
So
and
burned
the
up. That's
landing
crazy.
conditions
It's super burned
look
up.
pretty good, but how was it from your perspective? What is the sea state out there?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we've had optimal conditions for splashdown, and today it is sunny and 63 degrees outside right now with clear skies, light winds, and calm seas. The sea looks absolutely beautiful right now. And light
I wonder how
blue with
big the waves were when
reflecting
that
from
shit
it.
hit the fucking ocean.
Hey, I think the crew's gonna like what they feel weather-wise on this picture perfect day for splashdown off the coast of Tallahassee.
Thanks so much, Jaden. It certainly looks like a beautiful day. Can you tell us a little bit about the journey of the recovery forces to get to this point?
Sure. So one unique aspect of this recovery was the onboard training on station conducted for Butch and Sunny to ensure they were ready to return on a Dragon spacecraft. That training covered all aspects of their return, including nominal and contingency departures, deorbit burns, splashdown, and post-landing ops, which is what this team is preparing for now. As for the recovery teams themselves, we started the day taking a series of helicopters out to the vessel, and as standard, the recovery director and crew support teams were on that first helicopter out and took the time to get everything prepared on the ship. About 2 hours before splashdown, they deployed those fast boats and jet skis into the water. I was actually on the second helicopter out, and we were on the vessel about an hour and a half before splashdown and landed on top of the helicopter pad on the Megan. And the teams have been working diligently across their respective disciplines this week, executing what can only be described, in my point of view, as a logistical masterpiece, just ensuring every detail has been in place for Crew 9's return.
That's
so
such
cool.
Great news. I'm so glad that you're able there to experience it in person. Now, can you tell us a little bit about what's next to retrieve the crew for the recovery personnel on board?
Yeah, Kate. So coming up next, Dragon will be hoisted into the on-deck translation system, or the nest, at the aft end of the ship, and then will be translated pretty quickly towards that egress platform. We'll perform another series of safety checks as final precautionary measures, just to make sure there are no hypergolic
Just grab that
vapors present
motherfucker
before
and witch
opening
it up.
that side hatch. And then once that side hatch of the spacecraft is open, the crew will be assisted out of the capsule one by one from NASA and SpaceX.
Freedom, SpaceX.
I'm going first. I gotta piss.
Freedom's got you loud and clear.
Thanks, Nick. I've got you loud and clear as well. We have completed our forward link transition.
Bro looks like a spider.
Right? He's a climbing fool.
I wonder if he's wearing a wetsuit if he falls in the water.
Shark. I'm just kidding.
Where's the motherfucking
Let us
dolphins?
know what is next to retrieve the crew.
Real.
We're continuing to get some great views on our screen, but I know you have an even better view yourself.
Why are you wiping it down? You're in the ocean. Open the door. I need to use the bathroom.
Once that side hatch of the spacecraft is open, that crew will be assisted out of the capsule
Anybody
one by
home?
one from NASA and SpaceX medical personnel, where they will then head to the med bay. And after those medical checks,
Now they're
they
putting
will
a
get on that
squirmy worm
first
on it.
helicopter out and arrive at the airport, where they will then board a NASA plane and then head back to Houston, Texas at the Johnson Space Center to begin their post-flight period. And we're eager to see the Crew 9 astronauts back on Earth, and we'll keep you updated on every moment of this process. With that, I'll toss it back over to you guys in Hawthorne.
Thank you so much. That was Jaden Jennings, NASA Public Affairs Officer, who watched Freedom splash down firsthand from the recovery vessel. Megan, thanks so much, Jaden. So we are continuing to get these great views on our screen here of Freedom. As we mentioned, it splashed down at 2:57 p.m. Pacific time off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida. The recovery personnel are continuing to step through procedures to hoist Dragon onto the recovery vessel Megan there, which is now coming into view. You can see just how close Megan is at this point. And that's that helicopter pad that Jaden was just discussing, where the crew will fly off of onto the coast of Florida, and then eventually they'll fly back to Houston.
Just underneath that helicopter pad is that translation deck where we will see the nest once it is loaded up with the Dragon spacecraft on board. The nest will be translated to the forward end of the recovery vessel, and that is where Crew 9 team members will egress from the Dragon spacecraft. Now, here on your screen, we can see
there's dolphins. There's
actually,
dolphins.
who want to come and play with Dragon.
Let's go.
One of the fast boats there in place, working
That's so
to assist
cool.
the recovery
Cheers
team
to the
member.
dolphins.
It's
That's so
incredible.
dope.
I just love
I asked
these,
where the
these
fucking
views. We really
dolphins
see
were,
them even
man.
better daytime, but
Where are you,
seeing the
Kelz?
recovery team work in tandem to step through
There's a
each
bunch
step,
of them.
or excuse me, to step through each
There
operation.
is a fucking bunch of them.
That's so
And
cool.
you know, obviously they're getting quick assists from the honorary part of the recovery team, those dolphins in the water there. Now,
So adorable.
Fish. Oh my god.
recovery team member that is crawling around the Dragon spacecraft. Earlier, we saw a view where it was like a spider monkey pose.
There's so many
you can
dolphins.
see that individual now standing in the bucket.
That one's name is
where
Bob,
the
and that
main
one's name is
parachutes
Bob, and that
were
one's name is
stored
Bob.
While Dragon was
Like, dude,
on
how we out?
orbit.
Get this thing out of our fucking
Obviously, those
neighborhood,
main
please.
parachutes were
We
utilized
don't have
for
a barbecue.
Splashdowns today. They were deployed and cut from the Dragon capsule, and one of the other fast boats of the recovery team working to pull those out of the water.
Right.
Now, the recovery team member that is there working on top of the Dragon capsule. Earlier, we saw that person performing safety checks. Now we can see some harnessing being placed around the capsule. This harnessing is what will be used to lift the Dragon capsule out of the water and onto the recovery vessel. Wow, we got a cute little pod of dolphins. It wasn't just one or two.
That's so cool.
I mean, that water just looks beautiful. We had ideal splashdown
Now we're gonna have to wait
parameters
with
today,
dolphins.
obviously. A concern. The weather is beautiful, as Jaden mentioned.
I've kissed a dolphin.
Honey.
Lucky.
Looking forward to seeing Crew 9 exit the capsule here shortly once they
Look at
get
all those dolphins.
onto the recovery vessel Megan.
We can see that recovery vessel slowly but surely closing the distance there.
Oh my
between
God.
Dolphin cam back again. we can see that the Dragon
Fuck the
capsule
space. Those touch
and
the dolphins.
recovery
Yeah, we don't
vessel
care,
distance
whatever.
is closing. Again, this is just one
Hey,
more
happy
step
420,
as we
everybody.
continue
Your
to
beer
do
420.
recovery operations for Dragon Freedom, and we anticipate the lift of the Dragon capsule to occur here in just a few minutes. Now, once all of the rigging is on the capsule and it's hooked up to the recovery vessel, we will see the hydraulic arm, which is that kind of like bridge-like structure there at the aft end.
Like, wait, where are you
of
taking this thing? We like it.
the recovery vessel. We'll see that articulate backwards, and that's a good sign that we're getting even closer to pulling the capsule out of the water. It will then move forward, and the capsule will be placed inside of what you can see there is basically a basket. We call it the nest, Dragon nest, where that's where the capsule will be placed in order for it to be translated to the forward end of the vessel and
Let's
for the astronauts
go.
to egress.
And before that does take place, we'll have potentially views of the rigger go ahead and jump off of the spacecraft there.
That typically occurs when the spacecraft is a little bit closer to.
If I was
the
that guy, I'd be
recovery
like, I'm gonna go
vessel,
swim with the
and
dolphins
we usually
now.
get
Bye.
a really good
I just need like
My
view
dad
of
said-
that
Right, for
particular
real.
operation from one of the onboard cameras from the recovery vessel. That is an operation that I have a lot of respect and admiration for that individual that does that.
So again, Dragon continuing to get closer and closer to the recovery vessel Megan. You see some of those ropes now coming into view as well. If you are just joining us, Crew 9 splashed down off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida at 2:57 p.m. Pacific time with NASA astronauts Nick Hague, Butch Wilmore, Sonny Williams, and Roscosmos cosmonaut Alexander Gorbanov. They're now working through procedures to hoist this spacecraft up onto the recovery vessel Megan.
We just saw that hydraulic arm get lowered into the lifting position. That arm will be the mechanism that is utilized to lift Dragon up and out of the water and into the nest located there at the aft end of the recovery vessel.
And the recovery vessel being used today is, as we mentioned multiple times, is named Megan, but that's actually after NASA astronaut Megan MacArthur, who flew on Crew 2 a couple of years ago. We're getting some views now from actually inside the boat.
Yeah, you're exactly right. This view is straight down the recovery vessel. That platform that was closest to the camera, that is the egress platform.
Freedom. Rigging is almost complete. Approximately 5 minutes until capsule lift.
Let's go.
Great news there from SpaceX Core. So about 5 minutes left until we see Dragon Freedom get lifted out of the water. That hydraulic arm, as I said before, is the mechanism that will lift it. It's quite swift, actually, the whole process of getting the spacecraft.
Brace for capsule lift.
Here we go, capsule lift. Here we go. Oh, they're lifting that son of a bitch, and it's up.
There it goes, Dragon Freedom being lifted out of the water and onto our recovery vessel.
Oh,
Megan.
that is dope. She's like, wee. That's probably the noises it's making.
All those noises. And that one too.
Easy. Easy. A little to the left. Oh, too far. Let's go.
So once securely on,
that guy's like, oh god, it's wet.
Recovery vessel.
Whoa,
Recovery
good.
personnel are
Stop
completing
pushing
final
buttons.
checks
Good.
and stand by for translation to the egress platform.
Freedom copies.
Nope, they have to lift back up again.
Great news there, letting us know that Dragon Freedom has been successfully recovered from the water's
Fucking waves.
surface. If you just joined us, we had an on-time splashdown at 5:57 p.m. Eastern Time, and we can now see that the water recovery operations are continuing to progress. The nest where the Dragon spacecraft is located is going to get moved forward. This will happen after one of the recovery crew members does some checks, and we'll also see some closing. Obviously, the spacecraft splashed down in salt water. Salt water is corrosive, and we want to try and rinse out as much of the salt water
Like, I
as
get it,
possible
but can
to
you please let me
reduce
out
that
of this bitch?
corrosion on
No.
the metallic structures.
You gotta stay in there.
So we can see some guidance that
Hey.
provided, really steering the spacecraft properly into the
Yep,
Dragon's
yep.
nest.
You
Smoke
good.
break.
But
No break. What up, man?
Mandatory
it's been
union
30
break.
minutes since Dragon splashed down,
That's how I
and
felt
we
most
can
of my
see
day.
that the spacecraft is
It's the
already
Dragon
on
capsule
board the
crystal from
recovery
the space
vessel
station.
Megan.
Yeah,
Things
International
continuing
Space
to move very smoothly today throughout the entire operations from the deorbit burn up until this point as well.
And Freedom, it looks like the positioning
this
wasn't
egg
quite
got
right,
dunked.
so
It's
they are
like too
working
bit
on
heavy in the
repositioning
back
the
or
capsule in
something.
the
They need
nest
to
now.
fix that problem.
Yeah, it's
What's
got
crazy to think that
the Donkadon, damn it.
It keeps
Little bit.
like sitting down wrong.
And with that, the team is
Okay,
just
fucking
going
with
to
it.
adjust the Dragon spacecraft a bit so that it's in the right position ahead of translating up a little bit closer
Let me
ahead of
out.
the side
Let
hatch.
me
The
out.
team is now going to step through the procedures to
Safe
ensure that
means
that takes
absolutely.
place.
While Dragon does fly itself autonomously, it clearly is unable to park itself autonomously.
That was good,
Make sure
lady.
that
I like
the
that.
Dragon capsule is properly seated there in that nest.
Crazy, that big old rocket ship we signed up, and that's what we get back from it.
Well, the rest of it's already still all here, right?
Yep.
Fell back, yeah, it fell
Once,
back in or whatever. But
once Dragon is fully seated in the nest, we'll probably see a bunch of that salt
wasn't the people
water
stuck in space
come
also?
out
Did they
from
come
the
with them?
bucket. They're located
I remember hearing about
underneath
that.
the side hatch.
Yeah, they were supposed to
Some
come back in
saltwater
September.
Splash out, as I mentioned
so is this
before.
them?
One of the recovery team
Yeah.
members will
Oh, okay.
begin
No, okay, I
hosing
wasn't sure.
down the exterior
I
of
saw
the
Brandon ask, so
spacecraft.
I wasn't sure.
They were supposed to only be gone for 151 days, and they were
I'd be
gone
like, what do you mean I can't come home?
281
Continuing to get
days.
some great live views on
Yeah,
your
and you know,
screen
even
of
more
Crew
so
9,
than whatever
which
they might have
includes
missed
NASA
here.
astronauts
You know,
Nick Hague,
the
Sonny
supplies that
Williams,
they
Rich
did not
Wilmore, and
have
there's Cosmos
For
cosmonaut
real.
space
Alexander
station.
Gorbanoff, who splashed down
You know
off
what I
the
mean?
coast
Like
of
they didn't.
Tallahassee,
That's
Florida,
what the one thing that I read
2:57
was like
p.m.
they didn't have enough
Pacific time
shampoo.
this
They didn't have
afternoon.
enough toothpaste.
Now
Like
working to get
they,
that
they've been having to like
spacecraft
fucking
situated
scrape
in the
by.
nest,
That's crazy.
To make ends meet.
making some
Hey,
final
what up,
adjustments
Scott?
and
Have
tweaks
it.
to ensure that it's nice and secure.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
That'd be scary as a motherfucker.
Right, it would. That would
It would
suck
be
ass.
scary.
Yeah, we ran out of shampoo, guys. I'm sorry. What?
We all gonna stink now.
Boy, that space station open.
Secured and oriented correctly, then the next dragon will be moved into the hangar located underneath that helipad.
It's not like you
that
can
we
open
saw
a window and
earlier
air it
from
out.
the aerial views during recovery.
Well, you open the window, but you would let the air out versus airing.
All right, Freedom, looks like you are settled into the nest now. Team is working through hypergol sweeps.
For the getting millions for it.
Cheers.
Call out there telling us that the recovery team is doing the second round of those hypergolic sweeps. This helps ensure that everyone, all the recovery team members that are located basically right where the camera is located on, towards the forward end of the recovery vessel, that they will all be safe once the spacecraft is translated forward. So we're just doing some additional steps to make sure that the hypergolic propellant that is utilized for maneuvering the Dragon capsule while on orbit, making sure that none of those vapors are still present on the exterior of the capsule.
Dang, now that's a cough.
That's
Holy
right.
shit.
And there are a variety of individuals on board the boat that help with recovery operations. Not only do we have the recovery personnel that you see here, but we also have a doctor that will check out the crew members as standard procedure.
That was like one of the first times I've ever heard you cough.
From
I think
space,
it's
we always
real good with
perform a
Rosin,
medical
isn't it?
check with the crew. So you will see the crew come out of the capsule and be placed on the procedures.
Do it again. That wasn't enough of a cough.
Landing and
You didn't
with
see
all
it,
of our
actually.
Dragon splashdowns.
I coughed through it. I didn't hear or see it. I'm counting those.
We'll stand
No, those
by
are
to,
aftershocks.
see
Those don't count.
Dragon translate or scooch up a little bit closer to the camera angle that we're seeing right here. And then teams will step through procedures to get that side hatch open. You see it right in the dead of the center of your screen there. It's kind of that rectangular shape. It has not been opened since since Crew 9, which include Nick Hagen, Alexander Gorbanov, launched back in September from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. So that will be the very first time that hatch is opened. Once docked to the International Space Station, Crew the top hatch, which was where the nose cone is now closed. That's the hatch that they actually utilize to go ahead and get inside the International.
I just saw it pop up and I'm like, oh shit, what is this?
So as we get a little closer to that hatch opening procedure, you might start to see
My
more
first words
individuals
coming out, I
come
think would be,
into
take
frame,
me to your dealer.
For some of that the
me
ship
to
has a
your
maximum
dealer.
capacity of a little over 40 people.
Dead.
With a variety of different roles.
Like
as
what Bill
we
says, what if the fucking alien pops out of that
support.
shit and not a
Also
fucking
on board
human?
is the,
Yeah, that's what I was just
chief
saying,
of the
'cause,
astronaut office for NASA. That's
They,
Joe Kava.
they don't seem to be what's the word? Sterilizing them.
They're wiping the thing down.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's gonna be good enough.
They're taking a regular towel and wiping it off. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's a fucking terry cloth.
On
Ain't even
why
microfiber. That bitch still black.
For translation
It's the sea salt. The sea salt
Dragon
sanitizes it.
spacecraft to the.
I mean, it got pretty hot.
Oh hell no! He says what?
It is important to know.
There were so many
that
dolphins. Can we go back to the dolphins? That was great.
Did you see the dolphins here?
While exiting the spacecraft.
I've seen dolphins multiple times.
There was dolphins playing with, playing around it.
Where I'm from in South Carolina, that is the intercoastal waterways right there. And if you start going any amount of speed over like 15 miles an hour in the intercoastal waterway, the dolphins will pop up beside your boat and start racing and playing with you. More than once, they have let us touch them off the side of the boat. They get real skittish after you do, and they'll move away from your boat a little bit, but they'll still stick right with you.
Yeah, swimming in
And
the
on
wake.
board Dragon are three
It's really dope. I love dolphins.
space
They're so
flyers
cool.
that
Yeah.
include the commander as well as
They
Butch Gilmore
also
and Sonny Williams.
half-ass
Alexander Gorbanov is
don't like
completing his very
alligators.
first space
I believe
flight
that.
on this mission.
So,
He
like, if a
completed
dolphin is fucking
171
with you
days
down
in
there on
space,
the edge of a
along
river,
with,
it's because
Nick
there's an
Hagen.
alligator somewhere around there, and it wants to try to get you away from it.
Ah. Dolphins are dope.
They really are. Really, really, really smart. Oh, here we go.
Let's open that
Those
bitch.
of you that have just recently joined us, well, I would encourage you to hit that rewind button and go back a few minutes. It was a beautiful splashdown of
What would y'all do with some
Dragon
kind of
Freedom
helium
with
balloon
the
motherfucker
Crew
jumps out
9
this trip?
cohort on board.
Oh man, the
They had
government
an
would shit
on-time
all over
splashdown
themselves.
at
Hey, see, now they're
5:57
sanitizing it.
PM,
It's fine.
2:57 PM Pacific time. We
That's
can see
seawater.
that the spacecraft.
All right, so I'm just saying, this does not seem like rocket science to me. this part seemed like some bullshittery that they just filled the
That ain't even that much pressure behind that hose.
Surface
It ain't.
it
really ain't.
Look at it.
Moved quick though.
water, as obviously
I want to
they
know what they
splashed down
painted
salt
that
water,
bitch
so
with.
we're trying to rinse off as much of that salt water as possible, and we can see
That
the
fucking thing moves quick.
spacecraft
I looked at it.
continuing to move closer and closer.
He's
to
just spraying
that
one
recovery deck.
spot. What's that one spot got to do with
Side
that whole fucking pod?
When you're just trying to look busy.
Yeah, exactly.
I got it. Now it's cool. I got it.
All right, John, spray the hose. Where? It doesn't matter.
Dude, just gotta see the hose going. That's it.
$192 ladder from Lowe's.
For real, bro. That was
a pretty exciting moment coming up. We are working to open the side hatch. One thing that may not be obvious from just looking at the spacecraft here is that this side hatch that we're about to open,
sun can fuck off.
the last time it was open was when this spacecraft was at the launch
Can't
pad.
y'all rotate a little
This
bit?
side hatch is
Right,
what is
move the boat.
used for initial capsule ingress
Face the other way.
and final capsule egress, but all comings and goings from the spacecraft while it is on board the space station are from the forward hatch, which is located at the top of the spacecraft.
Why the fuck won't we just get out of
So
that
this
one?
is a pretty exciting moment because it will be the crew's
Because they have
first
to be able
breath
to
of
walk
fresh air
out. They can't
since
go.
boarding
right.
their ships at the start of their journeys last year.
Look, y'all just.
And the very
they're-
first
they're
person
moving
that will have
Piccolo
the
and the rest of the
opportunity
Dragon Ball
to
guys
say
out of the
hello
pod
to
right
the
now.
crew once that hatch is
Swap
open
them
is
out
a
with some
SpaceX
regular
medical
people.
recovery personnel representative. Then we'll see procedures take place to remove
I'm holding my lighter like I'm supposed to light this Q7.
Do it. Don't do it.
the footrests of the Dragon. That will just help the recovery personnel get a little bit more room to access the crew and help get them out of the spacecraft.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Safety is once again top priority here.
See, I'm not
Removing
claustrophobic
those
unless I have to
footrests
be.
from all
You know what I mean?
four
Like-
seats will be helpful as a recovery.
Right pops out the Goku
as a
mask on,
SpaceX
that's so
recovery
great.
team member will actually go into the capsule.
The mask that Eustace wears from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Boogie, 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 boogie.
Stand up and essentially fun little slide be put in place to
Looks like a
help
fucking tiki
the crew
man.
members exit the spacecraft,
That was my
safely.
favorite
So,
show growing
yeah,
up.
we're gonna remove all four of those
I think I have a
footrests
rock
to
here with Courage
basically
on it
give a little
somewhere.
bit more working room inside the
With thumbs up.
spacecraft.
That's right. And we did hear the go for that hatch opening. So we're just a
Let's
couple minutes away
go.
from being
Let them
able to see
motherfuckers
that.
out.
And then we might be able to get a couple of views inside of the Dragon.
Man,
and
they got
see the
down
crew
here from
following
space.
the splash.
They're getting let out.
Now, opening that side hatch isn't quite like opening, the door to your car. We have to depress the seal around the side hatch, as well as
Gotta do a
we'll
bunch of
now
extra
see
shit.
them, open that side hatch up.
Nobody brought
Yeah?
the fucking
No?
T13 Torx bit? Come on, guys. We're fucking
Ready?
up here.
What's wrong with
You don't got the 10 millimeter. I don't got the 10 millimeter.
one job?
What up, dudes?
And there you
Oh,
have
there's
it,
fucking
the
nobody
side
in here,
hatch
dude. What the fuck?
for the
Yeah, and ammo. These are the astronauts that have been stuck in space.
Just got back from planet Europe. Why'd y'all leave?
Hey, what up, Kimmy?
We can see some of the protective equipment there that was brought into frame that will help protect the
I'm taking these
edge
pictures
of
so that
the
way
side hatch
it ain't my fault.
from any potential damage, but we can see the recovery crew member there taking photos of the side hatch seal. This is part of the standard operation for recovery. These photos will get saved into our procedure.
Maybe it's just me.
We'll then install that protective frame around the side hatch. This helps to ensure the side hatch itself, the edges of it incur no damage.
Probably why they're being so fucking
crew members
careful.
are coming out from the spacecraft.
Well, probably, like that seal is probably like $135,000 rubber seal.
If you missed it, there was also
it's
a
probably not even really rubber.
That
It's probably like
inside.
some kind of compressible metal.
So there are now
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's some super fancy some shit.
Like that. Maybe that's what they're doing because they're putting this safety sheath on there right now, maybe to keep it from getting scratched or scuffed or anything at all, so they can maintain that perfectly fucking flat.
Yeah. Try to reuse everything they can because everything's so fucking expensive when building spaceships.
Right. No, you're right. Neil deGrasse Tyson said something fucked up.
It's been an hour since Crew 9 splashed down.
We act like we can go to outer space as much as we want, and we cannot. Every time we go to outer space, we destroy water.
Recovery
And it's
vessel
never
Megan,
replaceable.
and the hatch is open. Next major milestone that we'll see is when the crew will actually egress or exit the spacecraft.
Or even like some of the ships, the ships, like when they release some of their fucking, like their fuel tanks or whatever their afterburners and shit like that. That shit stays in orbit. You know what I mean? So like,
so we're a couple minutes away from
right. And so there's like,
but not too long.
The more shit we send up into orbit, the like worse it's getting for us. Like we're gonna be surrounded by a fucking.
That's crazy. Right. It's almost to the point now where it's worth it to have a junker go out to space just to clean up space junk.
Yeah, for real.
It's almost there.
All the old satellites and all the old shit. They said there's like 4,000 plus more shit that's dead just floating in outer space.
I know we can't see it from here. I'm pretty sure
there are space vacuum cleaner.
Miles on board
right?
We did hear that report.
Or Zamboni.
Commander Nick
Zamboni.
Splashed down. There were four smiles as far as he could see.
Yeah, capsule full of grins. Now, generally speaking,
what up, dude?
Crew 9, some happy waves, smiles all around. Back
like, get me out. Get me out. I want out now.
I've been sitting in this position for the last 18 hours.
If y'all want to pick up the pace at all, it'd be cool.
Generally speaking,
they're like,
we have
it's almost good to be back.
In the the spacecraft.
Someone needs a Snickers.
First,
hey, what up, Thomas?
The exit process as egress.
What up, dude?
I wonder if they have to eat special food for a while until they like,
generally speaking,
get back to normal.
Most of the time,
I'm sure probably get their digestive systems back in.
Egress first.
Before they start eating fucking Big Macs and shit.
Around yeah. A little bit easier.
French fry.
I wonder what they're
fucking French toast.
I was just looking at that. Fucking
we
French
can see
toast.
The tablets that were previously located on the upper leg of the crew members. We can see those being handed out to the recovery team. Those were taken off prior to.
That one guy's like, shit, my wife's sister's wedding is next weekend. Take your time, guys. Take your time.
Those had to be stored and secured prior to dynamic operations.
It looks like we are starting to see the footrests also be removed. I just saw one there on the screen. There are 4, of course, one for each crew member.
Well, I better get a fucking footrest.
For real?
Do you think they have tacos in outer space?
Footrests are.
I'm not going if there's not.
Yeah,
too many pieces.
Are actually sized appropriately for each
Too many
crew
pieces.
member. Everybody has different measurements and.
They might have like some form of nachos, which is like chips and cheese.
Yeah, like taco flavored chips.
They handle Becky's up there.
Generally speaking, everything you get in space is like one homogeneous
to
thing.
ensure their comfort and
Space
safety.
food
It's like a rice cake of.
I believe we just saw the.
Yeah, I'm like taco flavored shit.
So it's like taco flavored Rice Krispies.
Yes.
Nope.
from inside the spacecraft.
But no lie, like they say that shit's
And
good
once
though.
the
You know,
crew
like
does
you
exit
would bite into
Dragon
it and it would
Freedom,
taste
they will be
literally like a
placed
taco, like
on
wow,
to
or like whatever that it's supposed to taste like.
a stretcher to go to a medical bay for medical checkouts. This is standard
It's like
procedure for
Cordon Blue
all
MREs.
Dragon spacecraft flights that splashdown crewed, as well as for our Soyuz spacecraft that land in Kazakhstan.
I like how he spells his name, Alexander.
Alexander.
Alex.
The exterior of Dragon Freedom.
There's no. Oh, it's Alexander.
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 I was just thinking that, Coughsy. Damn it, it's still in my mind.
Oh, it's Alex. It's Alex. Sands Doctor.
He's a magician for sure.
Signature sign of a
Yeah, he's got rabbits in his
has returned to
What you got in your spacesuit? Rabbits.
Rabbit. Let's go, peoples.
Let's go get out, y'all. So
right, for real. Like, I appreciate the pictures. I get it, but can we take them out after? I just want out. I would be freaking out.
Now that it's all
Freedom
open and
following
shit,
their
it only
splashdown at
slightly
2:57
looks like
p.m.
Iron
Pacific
Giant.
time. Dragon undocked from the International
Got a
Space
funny looking
Station at
nose.
10:05 p.m.
Yeah.
Pacific just yesterday. So it was about 17
Holy
hours
shit,
of
Squidward's
phasing.
house.
Totally.
It is.
Where's the pineapple?
I'm guessing it's up Hitler's butt.
This guy looks very angry.
SpongeBob.
And while on board the International Space Station, crew has contributed to 900 hours. of
Yeah, it's
science,
open. It's 9 p.m. Eastern time,
over
Kim.
150 research experiments and investigations,
Only on Wednesdays in New Zealand.
making great lab of the International Space Station, which celebrates 25 years of continuous human presence this November.
Looks like we're about to get our first crew member here upon impact of the Dragon spacecraft.
So we are standing by for that egress. Outside of Dragon, you do see one of those stretchers. This is the expected procedure, as the crew will be taken to medical facilities following their exit from Dragon.
Oh yeah.
We can see folks on board clapping as our first crew member.
And that is NASA astronaut Nick Hague.
Yeah, what up, dude?
And out of Crew Dragon Freedom.
No, you can go from sitting there to sitting here.
Can't get any better
Well, you
than
don't
that.
look like an
That is
alien,
one happy
I
camper, that's
guess.
for sure. As we said before, it is standard procedure for
Where's all the
of our
hair that you
long-duration
grew?
crew members to receive assistance
Well, you
on egressing from the spacecraft.
Well, they,
We
sure they got
basically
some
help
trimmers or
them
something.
move off of the recovery deck and into
Oh,
the
'cause they all
medical
grow beards
quarters
when they're
for
there.
their, initial consultation with the
I bet the lady
SpaceX
didn't.
flight surgeon.
I bet the lady
We'll see
didn't.
that
You might have. It just
Maybe.
might not be visible.
Oh.
Have you seen mine?
That's exactly what I said, Amber.
I mean,
Well, I was like, oh.
Maybe you just can't see it.
It's invisible.
And we are
I know.
standing by for the next crew member to exit
No, it's covered.
Freedom.
Ooh, right, invisible. Like, if I can't see you, you can't see me.
That's right.
shit, you guys. It's getting close to being about that time.
Yep.
Smoke one more and call it a show before the one and only Token Tuesday.
Sounds like a plan.
Yerper, it's all yours, brother.
Hey, thank you for joining us. I'm glad that I got to see folks hop out the pod. I'm a little baked. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. You could have done anything. You chose to spend time with us, and we appreciate that.
Sounds like someone been hanging
Much
out
love,
with that
y'all. Thanks for coming to hang out today. Guardians Unity is great. Leaving on a cliffhanger always. But yeah, much love, guys. See you guys tomorrow or tonight.
Much love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I hope to see everybody at Token Tunes 9 p.m. tonight, only on Sir Coughsy's Facebook page and his YouTube. Make sure you're following his YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. He does do all of his shows on his YouTube also. For those I don't see you tonight at Token Tunes, I hope to see you tomorrow morning. Cove-TV morning show. Please make sure you're following everybody on the Cove team. It is not just one of us; it is all of us. And please make sure that you're following each and every one of us. From the one and only Sir Coughsy, make sure you're following him. Check out Token Tunes tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm a little baked. Make sure you're getting on those rigs. You see me ripping mine every single day and night. Don't miss out. $40 rig delivered to your door in the continental U.S. Reach out if you have any questions on that. Please make sure that you're following the one and only Man Bear. He is working today, but he'll be up at Token Tunes tonight. Make sure you're following Mad Productions. He's got all sorts of stuff dropping in the month of March, so don't miss out on any of it. And make sure you're following the one and only Kelsey Dabs. Make sure you're checking out Dabber Chick Show tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you to everybody that helped support the Cove. We could not do this without you. I could not put the time and energy into this that I do every day without the Cove-TV subscribers. So thank you. Cove-TV is literally brought to you by viewers like yourself. So we appreciate that very much. I appreciate the shit out of it. With that being said, hope to see you every tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Token Tunes in this bitch. Head over to the man of the hour. Much love, everybody.
Well, much love, all you amazing ass people. Hope it's been a great ass, totally terrific, twisted titty tie-dye, turpy taco, Token Tunes Tuesday, all around, start to finish, from the morning show with the Cove. It's always a great way to get the day up and go in the right mindset and the right mood, all the way up to the afternoon show. I love Guardians of Unity. Such a great ass story. And hanging out with all y'all amazing people when we watch space shuttle type shit going down. Watch people take forever to be able to get from sitting inside to sitting on the wheeling chair to go inside. But it was cool as shit to be able to see. Look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all on Token Tuesday tonight. It's going to be a great ass time. It's my favorite night of the week. I can't wait for it. Who's taking home the belt tonight? I think it's going to be me. I'm going to leave with this one tonight. It's going to be my belt. But look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all there. If you are not already, make sure you give it a like and a follow to everyone you've been interacting with out there. Because if it wasn't for each and every one of y'all, we wouldn't be up here doing the fun stuff we get to do each and every day. And make sure you give it a like and a follow to everyone you see up on screen throughout all the amazing stuff we get to do. The one and only Europe Entertainment. Make sure you're getting in on the mystery rig boxes. Each and every one of them are so amazing in their own way. You won't be disappointed. Trust me. And make sure you're getting it on the Yerba way. Make sure you're doing your entries right. You don't want to turn into a womp. Instructions are on the post that you got to comment on anyways. Make sure you're following it right so you don't turn into a womp. And you got the one and only Kelsey Dabber Chick over there. Make sure you're giving her a like and a follow. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing stuff she's got going on each and every day. The Dabber Chick Show every Wednesday. The Show of Magic every other Wednesday. It's always such a great ass time hanging around all of that. And you got the one and only Beanz with the Cove. Make sure you give them a like and a follow. Without you, wouldn't have most of the amazing shit we have each and every day. All the amazing music, logos, pictures, games that we got each and every time wouldn't be here without you, man. And of course, you got the one and only Man Bear who still has 2 hours and 8 minutes left. Make sure you're giving him a like and a follow. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing content and reels he puts out each and every day. And the vibes he brings to all the shows is definitely not the same when you're not around, man. And you got the one and only Magic with Mad Productions. Make sure you give him a like and follow. All the amazing music he's putting out each and every time. The movie show with me and Man Bear every other Monday, and the movie show with Coughsy every other Wednesday. It's always such a great ass time. But it is time to hop on down. We'll get some food, kick back, don't relax, because if you relax, you're going to miss out on Token Tunes later on tonight. You can relax all you want during that. So we'll hop on down, get some food, kick back, and look forward to seeing each and every one of you amazing people there. Much love, everyone.
Oh, man, Europe. All right, we got to get into an order so that way. You ready for this, Europe? I don't think this is the first time Europe's done it. Ready? And
thanks.
4.
You say chillin', Europe.
Chillin'.
In.
The.
Cove.
Today.
Yeah. All.
You.
Amazing.
S.
Ass.
Yep.
People.
Out.
There.
Now, what are you going to hit him with?
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey, we only let you know a lot.
Roll that blunt, spark the flame. Pop, pop, fast, let's play the game. Bong water, bubble smoke fills the air. In the cold, we got time to spare. Pack that bowl, make it tight. Lash it hard, feel just right. Take a dab, let's melt the stress. With friends around, there's no second guess. Blaze for days, light every way. Bomb the joint, we came to stay. Grind it up, pack it deep. Living the vibe, no time to sleep. Blaze for days, clouds in the sky. Good vibes flow, spirits fly. The Cove is home, the crew's in place. Walking together, we own this space. Dab rigs, heat, concentrate pure. Each hit's a vibe, clean and sure. Joints roll tight, edges neat. Every toast a victory, every puff sweet. Hot box to ride, windows all fog. Music pumping, heads in a nod. No stress here, just laughs and tunes. Together we vibe under sun or moon. Blaze for days, light every way. Bomb the joint, we came to stay. Grind it up, pack it deep. Living the vibe, no time to sleep. Blaze for days, clouds in the sky. Good vibes flow, spirits fly. The Cove is home, the crew's in place. Puffing together, we own this space. Dab, rigs, heat, concentrate pure. Each hit's a vibe, clean and sure. Joints roll tight, edges neat. Every toke's a victory, every puff sweet. Hot box to ride, windows all fog. Music pumping, heads in a nod. No stress here, just laughs and tunes. Together we vibe under sun or moon. Wanna break down. Blaze for days, light every way. Bomb the joint, we came to stay. Grind it up, pack it deep. Living the vibe, no time for sleep. Blaze for days, clouds in the sky. Good vibes flow, spirits fly. The Cove is home, the crew's in place. Puffing together, we own this space.
Much love, everybody.
Much love, everyone. See y'all later.
Derp.